Hello, everybody. Welcome to Alliance War number 4 of the season. We are the season ranks are out. We are definitely in Platinum 1, and we are playing versus Zeus. I remember in the scrolls taking on Zeus, and I remember it being extremely difficult. I think we beat them once, and they beat us once, and it was extremely close war. And so I was a little confused because these fights seemed a little bit easier. But starting off, we go straight to node number 6. Get a good number of fights in this war. So we have a 5-star skill champion. On this node, I would assume that this is going to be a Black Panther Civil War. I was looking at his profile and I thought, you know what, it's probably actually the Gwenpool. People place these diversity fights. But it turned out to be an Electra, which is kind of strange. This node is all over the map when it comes to who gets on it. So I took in Sentry. I do like having the class disadvantage for the first fight with Sentry. It's important to build up those charges, and usually with class disadvantage, even versus like a 345 on his first few fights, he's not hitting for very much, so he's going to get a lot of hits in. Now when I get that Aegon synergy, even with one reality warp, I'm gonna have 500 bonus crit rating and damage. That's a whole nother precision and cruelty. That's pretty crazy. And then he's gonna start critting a lot. And guys, I am so excited for that synergy. Now I'm going to do everything I can to get the 5-star, but I really hope that the 3-star has the synergy as well, because I'd like to make sure I can get him on the. I definitely can't do the 5-star arena on the first day. That's the problem, and I don't even know if I can do the second 5-star arena. So. You just saw me intercept her with a special 2. What I was doing there is using dexterity and taking advantage of the new way dexterity interacts with special attacks. Well, it's not even, it's with all attacks. Dexterity has a duration now, and Sentry specials are so quick that his entire animation for both his 1 and his 2 can take advantage of the crit attack bonus. So I'm getting a lot more crits on my special 2 than I used to, and once Aegon comes, it's going to be even more, baby. So this is a great fight versus a classic Ultron. Very low rating, probably a 345. I play perfectly into the evades, so you just take a look, and I get that nice special 1 off. It's pretty minimal damage, but I'm able to intercept this guy with parries, like mid combo for him, which isn't always something I'm good at. I get really lucky there, but I do evade that heavy, punish him with my own heavy. Even though he has a special, you have to be really quick. If they have a special, you have to be really quick with your own heavy. Wait for that parry right there, and just to make sure, because he does have that high armor, I go ahead and finish him off with a heavy. Now I get to go to node 14, which is the one right at the top of the first section of Path 9, and it's a 4-star science champion. Now this is obviously an Electro. Obviously, I mean there's no other person it could be. I mean, it could be an Abomination, but they'd put him on the advanced poison node. So I taken Phoenix. I don't need her. I was only bringing her for the synergy. So I thought, hey, if I'm going to lose some hit points to a 4-star champion, I might as well bring in my throwaway champion. But you're going to see me make a pretty big mistake. So I'm waiting for some Furies because I want to do maximum damage with the Incinerates. So I apply some Incinerates there. I want to put an armor break on him just because. And I wanted to throw an L3 because it's basically free damage. So I throw this L3. It does quite a bit of damage. I probably could have waited till I had 11 Furies. That would have been the smart thing to do, but I didn't do that. I think I had like 9 Furies. And so here I am. I need to just dodge a special 2. I do dodge the special 2. Now here's where I make my big mistake. I'm looking at my Phoenix forces and I'm like, I think I'm going to try and heal here. I'm gonna try and get some hit points back just in case I need Phoenix later. Now I didn't have enough power, and I took a 3-hit combo, and I was like, oh my god, he's doing no damage to me. He's too weak. He's not gonna kill me. And then I'm like, oh my god, I might die here because I was really nervous. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to get my Phoenix force charge just in case I died. And then I just used my special 2 to kill him, and I thought, well, that was a waste. I definitely had that in the bag. I just wanted to try and heal up a little bit by dying, and it didn't work. So whatever. So let's move on to node 33. This is the node where I see Rogue a lot. Definitely, she's the #1 champion I've been seeing on this node. Other champions that have made multiple appearances are Karnak, Classic Ultron even, and Nightcrawler, I think. But we've also seen Luke Cage multiple times, and Electro as well. But it wasn't Electro this war, obviously. So I throw on the boost, I throw on the science boost, and I don't think it works. I think there's a bug, so you'll see here. 5-star mutant champion duped. Duped, it's probably Rogue, right? And so it is Rogue. We go in with Sentry and 4 reality warps. 3/4 of my hits in the future are going to be crits now with the Aegon synergy. I can't wait. That did quite a bit. That did like 20% damage, so I would have expected my power meter to be above 0, right? It would have gone up a little bit with the science power boost. So anybody know what's going on there? So I should definitely not have eaten that special 1 through the block. I forgot about that. So I did lose some hit points there. It wasn't very smart of me, but it's okay because Rogue poses no threat even on that node. But I shouldn't say that because I said that about somebody last war, and that's what got me this war. So node 40 Mystic Champion. Looking at a no persistent charges, so it's not Mephisto, it's not Morning Star, it's probably not Dormammu. That was some strange placement last time, but even if it was, I'm feeling pretty good about Dormammu's on this fight now. But it turns out to be Unstoppable Colossus, which is just dandy for me. There's no limber on this node, so here we go. Obviously, this node for me is a slugfest because I don't have any villains at 455 except for my Hood. I don't, or I think Corvus is bugged. He's getting that, but eventually they'll fix that, and he won't get power on this node either. So I'm just gonna have to get used to slugging this out. If I hit the steadfast approach, we're in business. I'm fine. Like, so I'm not gonna waste even 1 hit here. I'm gonna let this guy throw his special 2. I'm gonna block it. I get the perfect block. The reason I'm blocking is because I want to stay on his side as much as I can. You know, I don't want to get cornered. I throw this heavy, and I can tell by the damage that this is going to be over. So I throw the heavy again. Oh god, another crazy amount of damage. Imagine both of these critting every single time. With Aegon, Sentry is going to be a beast. If you have a 565 Sig 200 Sentry like I do, and almost nobody else does, you are in for some fun Alliance War coming up. So there we go. Sentry kills this guy easily. He was only a 345, obviously, but you know, it is what it is. Get some good kills with Sentry, and that steadfast approach is so powerful with the perfect block. So this is obviously a Blade. So I think, you know, I had such an amazing fight with Emma Frost last time versus Blade. I'm going to take her in again. But guys, maybe I got lucky last time. I don't really know what happened. This is a really hard fight for me. So I'm getting some really good intercepts in, right? I'm starting this fight calm, cool, and collected. I've got him on his side. At this point, with all the power, with 2 bars of power, I realize, oh shoot, I forgot about Spite. So I do successfully bait the special 2. I even successfully punish it by getting out of... You can do that with Blade reliably, and I do that a lot. I even get him down to 40%. I'm feeling real good. I figure, you know what, I'll just do the same thing. Oh, perfect, right? He throws the special 2, no problems. Everything is going according to plan, right? He is cooperating with me. I feel like I'll just do this one more time, right? I got him a little too close to 3 bars of power. So here we go. It's time for me to see if I can get Blade. Oh, I proc Dexterity. Oh, what's going on? Now here's the problem. I'm not in telepath form, I'm in diamond form. Which is gonna happen, right? I mean, I take a lot of damage, but and I don't no bleeds proc, I think, because I was in diamond form. That's good. So I throw my own special 3 because I wasn't ready. I was in shock. I was really hoping this was gonna kill him, but it didn't. I didn't have any prowesses up, right? So now it's looking like it's possible, but he parries me. Parries me, and I bleed out from the parry. Oh, I died. So it's okay. I mean, it's not okay. I'm not gonna die to this guy again. Guarantee it. It won't happen again. I swear to my alliance. I go in with Sentry, even with the bleed node. I realize that it's only just a few hits, so no problem. So we'll move on. That's my first death of the season. It's pretty early in the season, to be honest. This is only war number 4, so I really hope to keep my deaths low. I only had a couple last season, and I think most of them were to the boss node. So anyway, we have a Hulk Ragnarok. I think I had one, maybe two mini boss. Hulk Ragnarok, I take in Sentry. This is what I wanted to do last war, and I ended up taking in Emma, and she did pretty good, but not nearly as good as Sentry's going to do versus Hulk Ragnarok. Sentry really has, he's got a really good matchup for this immunity node. He's got that perfect block that triggers occasionally. The special one, when I have 5 reality warps, is doing a lot of damage. I mean, that did like 20% of his health. That's pretty good. I can throw that. I can throw the heavy attacks versus a Hulk Ragnarok. There's not a lot of, like, you can get Quake where I can't punish Quakes, but I get the steadfast approach. So at this point, it's just punishing his heavy, which is punishable easily. Sentry's got a decent amount of reach, and Hulk Ragnarok jumps forward enough to make this happen every time. So getting some good crits. That's 3 out of 4 so far for the crits. Bait the heavy there, do another one there. No crits on that one, unfortunately, and I probably should have dumped this. I probably should have stopped doing the heavies and used my get my combo meter a little bit up, and then thrown a special 2, because it does hit really hard. But instead, I pushed myself to 3 bars of power, and just used it. You know, it was I should have probably tried to get a special 2 off in that mode. In absolute strength, but it didn't work out in my head during the time. I wasn't thinking straight. So Hulk's got low crowd excitement, so he's not going to smash a lot. He does get that regen, which is not a small regen. I've noticed that regen definitely has an effect on the fight. At least a few times I've been facing Hulk Ragnarok. I throw the special one because I know I'm going to get to absolute strength again, and now he's low enough that this next absolute strength is definitely going to kill him. Or special one, sorry. So that's it. Easy fight versus the Hulk Ragnarok. Sentry is a beast on the immunity mini boss, and we won the war. We killed it. I'm a little confused. Maybe Zeus had a rough off season. Maybe there was a lot of turnover. Good work to you guys. I mean, it wasn't like a blowout. It was fairly close, but it was definitely a war we didn't feel super stressed about. So we felt pretty good about it. We had less deaths, and yeah, awesome. Firmly in Platinum 1. Not firmly. I think we're middle of the pack, but hey, that's where you want to be. Getting that Plat 1. I did use a potion, as you may have seen, so the glory goes up to 520. If I keep on this current potion consumption rate, I am going to have a cheap season. I'm spending a lot of loyalty on racking up these invulnerability boosts, so I'm going to have to start using them. Obviously, that would have saved me a death versus Blade if I had done an invulnerability boost. So I'm going to... I probably should be a little bit more prudent about those and use those on node 44, and it will carry me through to node 55, which is the mini boss there. Anyway, not a quick war. 13 minutes. I can't seem to get these under 10. I'd really like to, because there's something about a less than a 10-minute video that's much more clickable. Like, that's the one you want to watch, right? At least that's how I operate. So take care, guys. Have a great night or evening or day or whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in future videos. Take care.